Hello. I have been asked to write another blog, and I was finding it quite difficult to decide what to write about. Then, early on Saturday morning, my mind wandered to the subject of the recent product launched by Apple. As some of you will know, I am a bit of a consumer technology enthusiast. An early adopter. Or maybe not early, maybe a bit after early. Anyway, whatever, I like technology. So this week, I was quite excited to learn that Apple were launching a new iPad. They have called it the iPad 2. Being nearly an early adopter, I already have an iPad, of course. I also have another tablet computer. A Samsung Galaxy Tab. So the big question for me was whether the new iPad 2 would contain enough innovation to persuade me to fork out over €500 to upgrade from my old iPad 1. I was also interested to find out how the new iPad 2 would compare to my Galaxy Tab. Those of you who see me wandering around head office will know that the Galaxy Tab is my tablet computer of choice right now. A lot of people see that and ask me why. It is because it is much lighter than my iPad. And it is because it has a very good calendar application. The email is fairly good too. You can download a lot of great apps from an online store called the Android Market. Many are free of charge. The apps are generally similar to those that you can get for an iPhone or an iPad. Except they're Android apps, of course. I am sounding like some sort of Android fan. And I'm not. Well, no more than I am an Apple fan. So I feel I should even things out by making it clear that there are definitely some things the iPad is better than the Tab for. The iPad is definitely better for watching downloaded TV and movies, for example. There is no iTunes in Android land. So TV works better on an iPad. The iPad is also much better for magazine and newspaper content where that content has been reformatted specifically for the device. There are so many iPads out there that economics work strongly in Apple's favor here. But as I don't watch TV or read newspapers while I am at work, and because I have to carry my device around with me a lot, surprising even to myself, I currently prefer the Galaxy Tab to the iPad 1 for work. At home, I use my iPad 1 in the same way that I used to use a laptop. So on to the iPad 2. I must qualify what I am about to say by making it clear that I've not actually had an iPad 2 in my hands yet. I have just watched the launch video, looked at various websites and read reviews. So these opinions could be challenged as being a bit third-hand. But what the heck, I feel fairly sure that getting my hands on an iPad 2 will not change them, so I'll tell you anyway. The iPad 2 is lighter than the iPad 1. It is 613 grams and the iPad 1 is 730 grams. That is lighter, I suppose, but it is not much lighter. The Galaxy Tab is only 380 grams. That is a lot lighter. The iPad 2 has front and rear-facing cameras. Good for video, Skype and FaceTime, both of which I use a lot to talk to my wife and to my children. But they are nothing that I don't have already on my phone. So the iPad 2 is lighter. A bit. And it has 2 cameras. And it has some fancy colored covers which stick to the screen. But that is about it really. The iPad 2 does not really do anything significantly new for me personally. And it does not seem to do anything in a materially better way than the iPad 1. So my verdict is that I will stick with the iPad 1 for now. And that the iPad 1 will remain only the second favorite tablet computer in my possession. I hope that you found this extra normal movie at least a little bit interesting or maybe a little bit useful. Please let me have your feedback. Either I will make some more, or I will not. Depending on what you say. Goodbye for now. Hang on 1 minute. I am back. In checking the figures for this movie, I have just been on the Apple site. And I have spent more time looking at the new iPad 2. And I have to say that I am wavering. I do, after all, actually want one of those. Goodbye.